We are back, baby. Listen. What the hell just happened at that brand new stadium? Okay, Manchester United went there. Okay, they were like, no, 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 no games today. In fact, save all of your drama because I'm here to pick up my 3 points and go back home. And that's what they did. They understood the assignment. I mean, they lost a lot of chances, but I felt like the job today was done. The job was between David Moyes, who used to manage Michael Carrick. Okay, it's giving Carrick versus Moyes. Okay, but at the end of the day, we got our 3 points. We lost chances, and guess what? Šeško came from the bench and gave us a goal. How many times has that happened this season? How many times? How many times? Anyway, I'm not gonna break this down by myself. I have Tony at the backstage. Okay, let me bring him out because today was giving. What is it giving? What is it giving? It's giving vibes and bubbles. I like that.
It was
I need to I need to have a podcast called Vibes and Bubbles.
not gonna lie, today was boring.
No, the first half was not boring. The second half was boring.
Nah, I have to disagree there. First half was boring.
No,
First half
no,
was
no,
boring.
no. I feel like because there was no goal involved in the first half, you understand? They were all pressing each other. But that second one, okay. It was still a little slow until Benjamin came in. It was very slow until Benjamin came in.
Yeah, it just like that first half, it felt like it was very difficult for them to build anything. Like they couldn't build anything. They couldn't put any crosses in. Um, I gotta give it to Everton. They played a very solid defensive game. Um, they covered all the channels. They were
They
ready to like
did.
block
They did.
everything.
And they
Uh,
tried to get us. Dude, they had like how many corners today?
yeah,
Did you notice that? Every time the ball goes to the corner, my heart is like,
I think they had like 10 corners. We had one.
yo, today. Listen, look at my jersey, okay? I finally got the Stone Rose jersey, and this material
Nice.
feels rich. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a fan of the Stone Rose or the whole Stone Rose situation shape. But this one, I was in between this one or the long sleeve. But I was like, listen, we're entering the summertime. I don't need no more long sleeve anymore.
Yeah,
And then again, my background. Don't you like the background?
it's nice. It's nice.
Background was AI generated by guess.
Gemini,
No,
Cloud, or Claude.
I call her Claudia.
Claude. Yeah,
No, actually, the background was AI generated by
not
StreamYard.
Copilot. That's what.
StreamYard.
Hmm?
StreamYard. Yeah.
What, StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yeah.
They have
So
their
I
own AI.
typed in the title of my, not really like the whole description, but I just typed in Everton versus Manchester United, Moyes ball versus Carrick ball, and it just gave me this, and I was like, I'm saving this. I don't even have time. This is just perfect. Perfection. Okay, good background for my from
I, I,
and
I
then
was I was looking at this. I was trying to look at the players. I'm like, wait, players don't look like they play for United. Well, it is what it is.
no, no, I just honestly, I didn't even say. I'm just seeing it right now, like on the big screen. But I mean, it's just basic stuff, just really basics. And now I'm realizing I'm wearing a blue jersey,
I mean, you still have the United crest, so
right? But most of the colors we have, it's just blue. Look, blue and white, and everything is blue.
That's all right. All right.
Anyway, yeah. Today's game, like I said, it's giving vibes and bubbles. I just had it. I had it back of my mind that we're gonna win this game, but the 1-0, I feel like we could have gotten more goals, honestly. But I'm also not complaining. I'm not gonna complain anymore. I feel like Carrick did what he needed to do, and he had to show his boss, I got it. Okay. I'm still
Yeah.
here and I am still standing. All right. You're not going to do. Mm-mm. It's a game of respect, in my opinion. You understand? And it shows that, okay, you truly learn from the master. You learn from the master. Probably, I don't know if Carrick understands Moyes' game. You never know.
I mean, for someone who played against Moyes Everton many times, he understands how Moyes plays.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so like before Moyes became manager of United, Carrick was playing against Moyes' teams when he was managing Everton, right? So it's I don't think it was difficult for him to read how he was gonna play, and obviously I'm sure he has also watched his tapes as well since he has moving from um West Ham to Everton again.
Mm-hmm.
He also watched Sunderland as well. So like yeah,
Moyes
like
always stayed in England.
no, he remember he went to Spain the one time. He didn't last in Spain.
Yes, I'm trying to remember what
That was
club.
after the United job. He went to was it
Villarreal.
Villarreal? Villarreal, I think.
I think so, right? Yeah, yeah. I just remember now with the yellow. Yeah, I remember. I don't think he stayed there up to 6 months.
No, I think he was sacked after like the first 3 months or something. I don't
Oof.
remember.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
it was not a good spell for him there.
Yeah, that is true. Um. Anyway, today was actually a very good day, and honestly, I think Šeško has to be our best super sub this season. Honestly, like that. But when they were doing that substitution in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe they need to take off Cunha, because Cunha was just there sliding and dropping, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on with your legs. By the way, shout out to Casemiro. Today is his birthday. And I'm so glad they won this for him, because this man is leaving us very soon. He's leaving us very soon. Before you know it, May is here. May 28th. Okay, May 28th is the last day of the Premier League, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, but um, what do you what? Let me go back. Let's talk about this goalkeeper. This goalkeeper better be the next save of the month. I'm not even joking. He better be taking that award for the save of the month for when what February, because
Never.
he did was block, catch, save, kick. I was like, what is going on? This boy is literally the best goalkeeper right now in the Premier League. Honestly, nobody can tell
He's
me no.
doing well. He's doing well. Like I think he just shows you how commanding he is in his box and
Yeah,
in the air. He makes sure he times his runs perfectly in terms of going for the ball. He times it very perfectly.
yeah.
Even though there was a lot of traffic trying to like block his path today with all those corner kicks, he was still able to get to the ball first, punch it out, and everything. You know,
And that shot by Tyreek. Ooh, I am so glad he saved that shot.
mhm,
That was
mhm.
so close. That was so, and the shot by Barry. No, I won't lie to you. Everton pressed us. They tried. They tried. But I wasn't expecting less. They are playing at home, okay? And they
Yeah,
wanted to get 3 point too, because if they got that 3 point, they would have gone from 10th place to the 8th place, I think. And look at how we went from what, the 5th place to the 4th place now, officially the 4th place. And we are 3 points behind Aston Villa, which means that there is a possibility for us to climb up to the third position.
Yeah.
And once we get to that third position right now, honestly, I mean, we're going to be fighting between Man City and Man United on that position. Because if they keep dropping points, that means the Arsenal is going to pick up the trophy, and United might be second place. So, I mean, I know I'm not, I'm not Delulu, but I know that anything is possible in the world of football.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I think it's definitely one to watch, and the team just has to they have to keep piling the pressure, because if they keep winning, the pressure is going to be on maybe for Villa, City, maybe Arsenal as well. It will get to those ones' heads as well, and then they can start choking games also. So it's just a matter of keeping the just keep building, take each game one day, one at a time, right?
yeah.
Uh, so like I'm happy for the win. I think today's win was, in my opinion, it was a scrappy win, but we got it. We got it.
It was this,
Um, it was not as clean as we wanted. Um,
but a win is a win. A win is a win.
it- and I think I'm happy for Šeško. Like there's just something about him coming in. He brings this different energy, and then we're able to like
Under
get a goal.
Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick has brought out the best of the best in Benjamin Šeško. Like that
Yeah,
is so unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because how do you go from not being able to execute and finish to now he looks very, what's the word? He looks very composed when he's running now. Like he looks like, okay, this is what I need to do. That 1v1 that he lost today, you know who I thought about? I said Michael Rashford would never miss that kind of an opportunity.
he was trying to go around the keeper.
Yes, that would have been that would have been highlight of the day. Highlight, like every press, every blog would just be highlighting that second goal if Pickford had not caught that ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was lucky in that department.
And if we did not win as well, that would have also backfired on Benjamin Šeško too. Like how do you have this kind of opportunity and you still could not finish? Like it's just going to look extremely bad. But thank God he was able to secure a goal because trust me, it will have been breaking news. Benjamin Šeško is back at it again. All the whole bullshit and nonsense. We don't know what is going on with him. Is he really, really a player? We paid 90 million pounds to buy him. That would have been the whole topic for tomorrow.
They're always
But
looking for negative topics, so yeah,
Jesus saved us. Jesus drove the wheel.
big time, big time.
Jesus took the wheel and he drove fast.
I think like the thing with Sheshko's goals in the past 6 games, they've been very important goals,
Yes,
either
from
like
the
game
bench.
winner or
From the bench.
equalizer. You
Most
know?
of them were from the bench, right?
Yeah.
Is this not the fourth one from the bench now?
I think he's the fifth because he has scored 5 in 6. Yeah.
Oh man, I am so proud of that boy. I am so glad I never castigated that boy. I am so glad I did not rule him out because a lot of players already gave up on him. A lot of people give
A
up
lot
on
of fans, a lot of fans. I think after like the fifth game, they were like, "Oh, what is this guy doing? He doesn't know how to. He's not my United. He's not my United. He's not a my United player." Like,
him.
I was just like, you guys are just being impatient with the kid. Like, he just came into the league. He doesn't know anything. You guys are already piling so much pressure on him. There's
Hmm.
a lot of pressure playing as a Man United player. But then as Man United striker, it's the pressure is to like double that, right? So
That came from the Dalot interview, right? When they talked about the most stressful job in Manchester United is the manager, the striker, the goalkeeper. Those
yeah,
three jobs are the most difficult job to ever have in the world of football. As a manager, as a striker, and you as a goalkeeper. So yeah, the pressure was really, really on the boy. And what do you think about Mazarawi replacing Ahmad? I didn't understand that formation there. I did
no,
not.
it was Sheshko. Sheshko came in for Ahmad, and Maz came in for Mbomo.
Yes, 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 yes. It was Roma. What happened there?
I think it was just fatigue, in my opinion. I
On
think Mbomo was already tired.
mm.
So they had to bring in Mazur, and then they pushed in Dalot. So Dalot was not playing right wing.
Oh, so he left from he went from the left to the right. I didn't see all of that, honestly.
No, because Dalot was already playing right back, so he just went up. So he became like a right mid.
Mid, okay, I
Yeah.
see, I see, I see. And yeah, I we also on the news today that Lisandro is going to be out for about a week or two. I honestly did not understand where he sustained that injury from. I know we had a very long break.
He picked up like I think it was either today. It
Oh,
seemed like it was something that he picked up today.
it has to be.
Yeah,
It
or
has
maybe
to.
like yesterday's training because they said he'll be back training this week anyway. So I don't
Yeah,
think he's gonna be out for long. So he
yeah,
might miss the upcoming game, but other than that, yeah, I think he should be fine.
yeah.
And I heard Mount is returning this week, so Mount should be back in the training pitch this
Yes,
week.
Mounts. Yes, I can't
Yeah.
wait. I really cannot wait for him to come back and start scoring goals. Um, what else? What else was a highlight for the day? What can I
There was
think?
not a lot. It was just for me the highlights were Lamens saving our ass multiple times and Šeško scoring that goal.
And I got freaking 7 points on Laman Semen on my fantasy freaking league.
That's
Seven
good.
bloody point clean sheets. He didn't consider any goal. Like he was the guy was just. I know. I don't know what who is this trainer? Who is training this boy? I want to know. Is it the same person training Onana? Because I need to know what's going on. I know Manchester United have their own designated like goalkeeper trainers, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be the same person. I mean, am I missing something?
It's just I think the difference is it's it's mentality and I guess nerves. And
For
because like when he came in or the games that he's been playing, everything has been positive. But that helps, helps with your mental,
yeah,
So like if anything, it's giving him more of a boost to perform better each week, right? Um, if I feel like if the news when the news is positive towards you, you're obviously gonna try and keep pushing and replicate more of your previous performances. Obviously, you're not gonna get it right all the time, but like he seems to be. I think like in games where he knows that they are gonna be the opposing team will rely heavily on set pieces.
hmm.
He's so calm. He's so calm. Um,
But they tried it 9 times from the corner.
yeah,
9 times.
and it's just a good sight to see. I'm happy. I'm happy that he's able to. He's putting all these performances that he's putting in. Um, yeah, it's just
I'm
like I don't
happy,
know.
but I don't want him to be a one season wonder.
No, not at all. He's someone that I feel, in my opinion, he's gonna be there for a long time. I see him being in the team for over a decade. David De Gea esque, Van der Sar esque. Like, yeah, that's what I see. And like he's
Speaking of
already getting high praises from like our old, from ex
goalkeeper.
players, right? Ex
Hmm.
goalkeepers.
Hmm.
Van der Sar has given him his high praises. What was his name again? Our super Danish goalkeeper from the
Oh,
treble.
Scholes? No.
His name. I don't
His
know
name.
why his name is.
What's his name? Uh,
Right?
the guy that is on the fucking podcast. Uh, I forgot.
Oh Lord.
Oh, what the?
Uh,
I was trying to say something. Maybe that's why I kind
Peter
of got.
Schmeichel.
Yeah, Peter Schmeichel. I was trying
Schmeichel.
to remember. Gary never did a new interview with Edwin van der Sar, so I that's what I was trying to remember because I was going to tell you, oh, I haven't watched it yet. If you have actually watched it, because I like watching this podcast, because sometimes it kind of gives you that little like a recall of events that actually happened in the past, and things that they are doing and things that they've been observing. Because I know that Van der Sar loves um Lament
Lemon.
Semen. I know
Yeah.
he loves the guy, and I know that he also likes Onana, but unfortunately things are not just working out, the way you know what Man United wants from their players, pretty much. So
Like yeah, I haven't seen the interview. I didn't even know that there was
yeah,
an
there's a
interview
new one
between.
actually. There's a new one. I just have not watched it. I honestly unsubscribe from the overlap. I won't lie to you. I am not feeling I'm not feeling Gary anymore.
I never subscribed before. I think I only watched specific ones. Like I watched the one with Ole. Um, which other one? I think I saw the one with Rooney. Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like yeah, they're just specific ones that I'll watch, but like I don't really listen to them like that
Quality
because
Reels on, I never miss it. For some reason, I just don't miss it.
yeah.
I find his podcast very entertaining. I feel like it's very refreshing. I feel like you get to learn a lot. There are just some things we don't really know about some of our players, but I feel like
Yeah.
Ray knows how to bring that out of them so that the public can understand,
You
the
see
player
them, yeah,
deeper.
like I think yeah, you're right. Like the real interviews always makes you actually see the players like these are just normal human beings like me, you know. They
Yeah.
have their own like their own struggles, they have their own like, how they how they go out about their day, you know. They
Hmm.
have their own routines and everything.
Yeah.
Like obviously we only see them performing on the pitch, but like outside the pitch, you really don't know what these players are going through, right?
Oh my God, I learned a lot from Dalo's interview. And
Yeah,
my heart, I think I almost cried. I was like, damn, you went through all of this? This is not nice. I commented on the post, and this is what I said. Okay. I said, wow, you definitely know how to bring the best out of people on your channel. I learned so much from this Dalo Meet Real episode. I never knew that Dalo was mentoring Benjamin Šeško, right? I also also Dalo talked about let me send you the link. Dalo talked about Carrick's DNA during the game, and he also gave credit to Ruben Amorim too, you understand, for bringing in the newest addition to the club, but unfortunately things did not work out between him and the club. Dalot also gave credit to Cristiano Ronaldo because he said the guy inspires him every day. I learned about Dalot not being a coffee drinker and then turned into a coffee drink.
thanks to Ronaldo.
Thanks to Ronaldo. And then how Cristiano Ronaldo has literally helped him. Um, Dalot talked about being a scapegoat online, and then he said something like, I don't hide behind this jersey and I don't play the victim." whatever he said. Literally, I said I had to rewind that part. Hashtag Mamba mentality. And then the
Yeah,
fifth was he talked about his best players, which were Pepe, Paul, Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Marcia. I was surprised when he mentioned. I'm just,
I'm,
okay.
to be honest, I'm not surprised. I think since I still remember when Martial signed for United, and I was like, yeah, this kid is gonna like he's gonna go far. Unfortunately, like injuries and I think um just the amount of managers as well kind of like ruined his career, or if I'll say did not bear as much fruit as his career should have, you know. Yeah, like for me, Martial was always that one player that I always liked. And just finally seeing another like a player give him like his praises and his roses, I was so happy for him, you know.
Yeah,
Like and the fact that I think he's Dalo is another player that has mentioned Paul Pogba. Remember Bruno's mentioned Paul Pogba earlier this season, all right? And I'm just like, okay,
you're right.
like it definitely it just shows you how mistreated
Important.
Pogba was with the
Yeah.
fans, with the media,
Oh wait, what
and
happened?
right?
You're going
It's
in and
just it was just sad. It was just sad. But like I'm happy to that many of them act like I mean they obviously had closer relationships with him, so they know how he is and who he is as a person and as a player.
yeah,
So yeah, it was good to see. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Let's go into this starting 11. I I wasn't I had no complaints. Maybe that's the word I would say. I there's nothing to critique in this starting 11. I think we definitely have the standard, right? Except for like Euro, who definitely replaced Martinez. Um, who do you think you would have seen start this game instead? Which of these players do you
Um,
think should have started the game?
Šeško over Mbomo. No offense. I understand Mbomo is our top striker right now, or yeah, top goal scorer if I'll say.
The
But
last two games have not been good.
yeah, like and I think he's just I think he just needs rest. He just needs rest. I know they just came back from like a long break or a week and a half, break. But like you can tell that there's still some sort of lack of like match fitness. Like he's not 100%. Like I think he started this season not 100%. Even when we bought him and everything, he came late to the uh preseason. Or he didn't come late. He didn't play until like towards like the last game of the preseason,
He
right?
played the last game of
So
the preseason, which was no, not the last game of the I think he played the last game in America. With
yeah, like he came off the bench.
yeah, which was
Yeah.
in Atlanta. I don't know if they had
Oh,
anything again after
they
that
had
game.
one more. They had the one against from Florentina when
Yes,
the hair came back,
I,
to get his
I
proper
remember.
goodbye.
I was in your cousin's house watching that game. I was like, oh, come and see all of the accolades, all of the speeches, everything. I was like, oh, okay. You guys should have done this before this moment, please. You're trying to save your ass.
PR is all for PR now.
They were like, listen, we got to revamp this shit because the way this guy left this club, the whole internet wanted to chew us up. Okay, let's fix this mess. Let's fix this and let's give him his last send up.
Exactly. Did you hear about the FA contacting Jim
Oh, yeah. What was the update for that?
after his colonizer comments?
They said he didn't breach anything though.
No, but like they said that he has to be mindful that he has one of the um owners of a Premier League club. There are standards that he has to meet up of, right? And he has to kind of keep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he can't be going around saying not like not being inclusive and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, you're dealing with players from all different parts of the continents.
Like,
It's
do you get?
not
Do you get?
nothing to say. Like it just did not make sense. People need to be very aware of topics that involve politics and stop mixing it with race and racism. Like I feel like let me use Jose Mourinho's situation as an example. And I'm not here saying I'm the perfect person when it comes to the topic of race and racism, but it's very clear that Jose's statement was just completely out of ignorance. I am not saying what he said was wrong, right? Was right, but what I'm trying to say is what he said, you can tell that this man needs more education when it comes to race and racism. Jose Mourinho, in my opinion, I call him the father of African players. So I would not want to sit down here and say that he hates black people. This man has brought out a lot of black people. He has done so much for the black players. So I don't want to condemn him, honestly. I see his case as somebody who is just very ignorant when it comes to the topic of race and racism. But you can't compare that to people who are intentionally, doing it every time, every time, every time, every time. So I think I saw a post today saying that he wasn't going to say anything, he wasn't going to do any conference. I'm like, that is you hiding from apologizing. You need to do that apology. You need to apologize on what you said because you cannot tell me that, oh, because um it's like white people saying, oh, but my best friend is black, how can I be racist? It doesn't
Yeah,
work. That's where Joseph Mourinho's case is falling into. The earlier he can apologize, go get a freaking good PR manager or something to help you clean this bullshit. Because guess what? People will never see you the same. Even your black players will never see you the same, you know? And if you don't feel comfortable talking about something, just say, you know what? I don't want to talk about that. I don't have that much education on this topic. So I don't want to say something that will put me in hot waters. You understand? I don't understand what is the big deal. If you ask me a question that is politics or whatever, depending on the environment where I am, sometimes I'll be like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about something else, you know?
yeah. Like I think for me, I don't know. I think he spoke out without thinking. He was just saying shit just
He
for
was
saying
trying
stuff.
to back his player, and in
Yeah,
the list of backing his player, he said what he wasn't supposed to say.
yeah,
So
exactly.
that's why I said his case is kind of different. I'm not saying that yes, what he did was right or no.
Yeah,
What
it's not right. It's not right. But like at the same time, like I understand a manager trying to back his players and trying to support his player.
yeah,
Like everyone always says, proving like I mean guilty until proven, or if I'll say what's
guilty.
the word?
What's the word?
Innocent until proven
Innocent
guilty, right?
until guilty. Yeah,
So like he just um yeah, like and I think what he should have just done was not even like comment on it at all. He could have just said, we'll wait for the investigation, and after that I will comment on it, right? That's
yeah,
all he had to say. He didn't have there was I don't think like he had to like make any comments right there and there. Um and I think like what UEFA apparently is going to they are going to ban the president of Benfica from attending the games, right? Because he's the one that is like sanctioning all these things for the club to like put out regarding the player. I understand they have to kind of like support their player, but like if you're going around saying using abusive terms towards other players on the pitch, like you should not be on the pitch at all. Um,
And then instead of them to apologize, for what happened, whether it was
yeah,
wrong, whether it was right, just say, listen, racism is not tolerated here. We do not condone this kind of behavior in this club, yada, 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 yada. They went and addressed the issue and said, he didn't say that. He did not
yeah,
say that. Oh, for us to not even find out that, okay, fine, he didn't say that, but you used another slur
yeah.
that is
Like
equivalent to an homophobic slur. Like, why? Now look
it's really given Liverpool 2012, that Suarez and Evra situation, right?
at Mhm.
Where the Liverpool players now came out with, we stand with Suarez t-shirts. I was just like, wow, that is wild. Like that is wild.
Yeah,
Um, but I'm glad to see that, the player is getting
banned for
suspended
one.
for the one game, right? Until they finish their investigation.
I want him to be banned for
Um,
2 years. I want him banned for 2 years. I want him getting all sorts of education. I feel
he
like
needs
needs
he
to
needs
be
it.
like this needs to be a course right now. Every time you join a football club, they
Yeah.
need to have like orientation on race and racism. It's beginning to look like an epidemic right now. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? I don't want to use the word. I think I'll use the word pandemic. Pandemic is much better because it's becoming a global crisis. I think that every time you join a new club, you need to be oriented on the topic of race and racism. Educate these players. They have all the money in the world, but if you don't have a good character, that is bullshit. You can like he's what 22 years old. You cannot destroy your
He's
career
younger
at this.
than that. He's 20 years old.
He's 20. How the fuck are you destroying your career at this time? Nobody will want you at the club. Nobody will want you. It's really sad. And the next day, it became the Chelsea guy, and then it became the guy from Wolves, and then it became. I just saw the Declan Rice one today. Somebody held a picture of Declan Rice's wife, and the camera caught that. Like, what do you want his wife to look like? Everybody's not gonna be skinny. Like, what the hell? The guy
The
is
thing
not.
is, like, the fans are the ones that are taking things too far now, right? I'm not
Yes,
trying to say that, that what the player did is right. What he did was wrong. But the fans are the ones that are taking things a bit. They are taking things too far. Like even before, um, what's his name? I forget his name. Personally, or whatever his name is. Even
personally.
before he made those comments towards Vinicius, like the fans in the stadium were already making like mocking chants and stuff like that to Vinicius. Like there are so many scenes of fans going like doing the whole. I was just like that's not cool. Like for a country that's prides itself with legendary black players, you are
And
going
outside
around
the stadium.
doing all these things, right? Like if it wasn't for
Just
Eder, they won't have won Euro 2016, right? Obviously. Um they've had great players, Nani, he's black. Like I don't understand right? Like many of these people, they try and use the emotion of the game as an excuse for being for discriminating people. And
yeah,
I
that
just
should never
wrong.
be an excuse. I feel like the day everybody stays together, join hands together and condemn racism, the world will be better. There should be no ifs or buts. You understand? Just shut it down right away. There's no excuse at all for you being a damn racist human being. There's
Yeah.
no ifs or no, no, no. We don't want any of those buts. We don't want any of those buts. And another thing that I thought about today was when they act like this, 9 out of 10, you have kids around you. What are you trying to let these kids know? Hi, Mark. How's it going? Mark, do you want to join us? Like, I went to Old Trafford, right, and I saw people bringing their children. People brought their children. You can tell that these people are letting their kids know that, listen, this is your club, you're not going anywhere. Okay, if I die, I need you here, I need you coming to this stadium. They have solidified their fan base for the kids. So when you are out here showing us picture of Declan Rice's wife, like, what has that got to do with what you're doing on the pitch? What has that got to do with the game that you came to watch?
Like
It
that's
doesn't
so
make sense.
rude. Like why are
It's
you going
so
around, you know,
so
why are you
freaking
going around
rude.
someone's
Like, I
picture?
was very, very agitated today, man. I was so agitated. It's gonna be difficult around this issue. Like, listen, it's just, honestly, it's just very sad. It's just very, very sad. It's just very sad. This is 2026. We're living in a complete different generation. Like, you will have thought that, okay, you know what, the millennials and the Gen Z will shut this shit down. But no, 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 no. It's just not giving. Anyway, we're going to say this for donkey years, and in my opinion, I just feel like nothing is going to happen. But my main suggestion is education. I feel like everybody needs to get some sort of like education. And
Yeah.
it should be mandatory. It should actually be mandatory. The day you walk into this club, straight up, I'm sick and tired of that no, 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 no room for racism shit. Like, it's still happening. You have to place like strict policies, even to the fans walking into that pitch. There is that It's a no-no. It's not, we're not doing that over here. Okay, when you ban one player from coming to the pitch, everybody should follow suit, collect their first name and last name. Okay, collect their first name, collect their face ID. Because how did I get into Old Trafford? How did I get into Old Trafford? Oh, it was a digital whatever. But they need to start implementing Face ID now, because I mean the airport is doing it now. If your face gives bling 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 bling, you're racist, get out. You and your ticket, get out. Because it's becoming too much. Every time you wake up, somebody is acting a damn fool. Even my own president is out here acting a damn fool. Like, I don't get it. So I just feel like everybody, we need to collectively come together and shut this shit down. Honestly, let's just shut
Yeah.
it down.
Mhm.
Enough is enough. You want to be racist? Go into your bedroom and your living room and talk about that shit. But the day you step foot into the public view, it's a no, no. I don't want it. I do not want it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that kid. He said that kid is fire. Let me tell you something. A lot happened with this kid. It got lost. It got lost. Shout out to you, DHL, because you guys ain't shit. I found my own package myself across the damn streets. Okay, it was delivered in the wrong place. I got my my jerseys. I already filed a complaint, dude. I already filed a complaint with Man United. My package has not delivered, though. It said delivered, and some choin Lloyd signed my damn package. I'm like, do I look Asian? I'm not Asian. I'm black. Like, if it was, look, maybe Anita, whatever, signed my packet, I'd be like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe it's a wrong girl that signed my packet, but it was an Asian.
At that point, you blame the delivery man, not the HL now.
Dude, I was almost going crazy. My two packages cost me $300 plus. Okay, I was going crazy. I sent my United an email. I opened a case with DHL. I didn't find my package till night time, and they said my package delivered at 11 a.m. This is how crazy I went. I was going crazy because this this outfit alone, I'll collect it from somebody, but it costs money. I'll collect for Sunday, but I don't have the victim yet. Anyway, today
We're
was
glad that you got it. You got your delivery though. You
yes,
found it.
I found it, and I don't know if Man United were preparing to send me another one, but I just kind of responded and I told them that I found it. This is the second time. This is the second time. This has happened to me before 2 years ago. So 2 years ago when this happened, it was another jersey. I think it was that white and green one. Remember that white and green one? It
Yeah.
got lost. That one got lost. Actually, they had to send me another one because the one I ordered was customized. I had Queen at the back,
Mm.
and for some reason, I found it on OfferUp. There's this app where you can sell like stuff here in the US. It's called it's like eBay. But I'm like, who's going to sell my jersey with my name at the back? Hmm. That's
I heard many of these delivery drivers they are very sketchy these days.
and I think they
Like
can
the
remove it
packages.
as well. They can remove the name. I don't
Yeah.
yeah, I think they
Like
can remove the name.
didn't they just arrest one guy, one Amazon delivery driver? They found like over 2,000 listing packages in his house. I was
I
like, yo,
shared it on
that's
my story.
crazy.
Yep, I shared it on
Crazy
my
work.
story. Hi,
Yeah.
Omoba.
And definitely,
Welcome, welcome,
definitely.
welcome. Today is a good day. Glory, glory, Man United. Mark is saying that Kunia Umbermo was an absolute waste of time. Mark, before you go here, we talked about Umbermo. This is the second time that I wasn't feeling the guy. The guy had a lot of chances today and could not execute. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Kunia at some point was giving me melatonin. I was feeling sleepy. Like I was like, Kunia, what's going on? Why are you slipping and sliding? Like, did they put slime on the pitch today? Did they say you're not gonna score? Why are you falling? Why? Get up! Like, get up! Kunia, were you fasting today? Like, get up! Get the hell up! I was like advocating for him to be taken off the pitch. And next thing I saw was Benjamin Šeško. I was like, okay, a little life, a little light. And then I saw Mazarawi. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What's going on with this? What do you think about that?
I think those were good subs. Those were good subs because like you took out I don't know. I think I would have kept Ahmad instead of taking out Ahmad for Sheshko. I would have kept Ahmad and taken out Mbuemo in my opinion. But
Very
at the end
good.
of the day, it worked out. It worked out. So um,
I don't know about Ahmad though. I felt a little weird when they took away Ahmad. Not weird, but I was, let me say, scared. I was scared a little bit. Like, why are they taking off Ahmad? Who's going to replace him? And then I saw Mazarawi. I was like, oops, what's going on here? I don't understand. But whatever it is, I guess Carrick too understood the assignment. Let's go into the ratings, okay? We're here to rant and rates, okay? Let's start with the ultimate goalkeeper, the goalkeeper of the season,
this guy
laments.
is definitely getting an 8. 8 from me. I don't care anything else. 8. This guy
Listen,
saved our
that's
ass.
a clean sheet. I'm gonna give him 10 out of 10. That's what I wanna see. Okay. 10 out of 10 for you.
Okay, I'll push it. 8.5. 8.5.
Bring it up a little bit. He deserves 10 out of 10. 10 out of
8.7.
Okay. Are we bidding? Are we buying a car? What what in the auction is going on here?
All right, I'll give him a 9. Like such a solid performance.
Listen.
The way he just commanded the defense today was top notch. He was everywhere, blocking all these shots, like getting to the ball first. Like Onana could never. No offense to Onana, your tiny hands can't reach those things, man. Um,
I was eating a lot of
like
fish I don't know what happened to him.
Wait, this guy was just like, it felt like he had glue in his gloves today. He was just catching it. He was just catching it.
Yeah,
Like,
the guy came prepared today. Let's go down to Dalot, who has actually been very flexible today, and you know, I would say doing his job right. I would
yeah,
give Dalot, honestly, I'll give him a 7.5. I'll give him a
yeah,
7.
same here, same here.
I'll give him a
Yeah,
7.5. All right. Let's go to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire was solid today. Even picked up a yellow card for doing the give him. Harry said, "Bitch, do you know how tall I am?"
like this guy, he's trying to make the World Cup squad, so he's not taking any BS from anybody, man.
He said, "I
Like,
will fuck you up if you come near me." Honestly, I want to see Harry Maguire blowing the F word because I know he's going to be hilarious. Like, I just want to see him like in that angry mood talking. Anyway, Harry Maguire, solid, solid, solid 7.5 for me. I think he did that defense
he
was
did
massive,
well. Yeah, he
massive.
played well too. Yeah. I think himself and no, he just kept his composure the entire time. Won his area duels as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't let anyone like bully him. I think he had a good game. Yeah, I think 7.5 is actually, it's a good one. It's a good rating for him too. Yeah. I don't want to offend the Onana fans now. That's why I said no offense.
Please. That shit took me out. Oh my god, you said which one be no offense? That was funny. That was funny. That was very funny. Um, Bruno Fernandez, who I actually nominated to be my player of the match today. Bruno, I don't want you going back to your old ways, okay? All that mini tantrums you were throwing today. Listen, don't do that next time. All right. I don't want that. I don't want to see. I thought you changed. What happened? I know you're watching me, but Bruno, leave it. Okay. You're dealing with children. Okay. So you gotta be act like an adult. All right. Because this Everton player, they're your kids. All right. You don't need all that. Just show them who you are. Period. That's all. You don't need to be going back and forth with them. They're not on your level. So for today, and your behavior, I'll give you a 7. I'll give you a solid 7. Don't do that next time.
Thought he was all right. I thought he was all right. Like,
Mhm,
it wasn't his best game.
mhm.
And I think because like n- a lot of people were not really like making the runs. You saw the way they were playing in the first half. They just kept recycling the ball back and forth. Um, it wasn't like there was like no movement up front, and I think that's the thing that we keep saying, that we need to get Šeško starting instead of Mbeumo. Like, Bruno can't like make those overlapping passes because Mbeumo is not going to win the headers, or he's not going to be able to control the ball because the defenders will just be able to, they will just head the ball away from him, right?
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, it wasn't his best showing, but it wasn't like his worst showing either.
I agree.
Um, yeah, 7, maybe even like a 6.8, I think for me. Yeah, it could have been better. Could have been better. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go down to Kunia. I don't know what's going on with Kunia lately. I'm not giving up on Kunia either, but there's just something off with Kunia.
Um, I think it's just that trying to make an impact, trying to force an impact into the game. That's what it is. And I think because now teams know how he really plays, like he likes to move the ball, right?
Mhm.
So like today, especially, he was getting like double teamed or triple teamed. So
The
like
attack crazy.
space to really
They
do
pressed him. They
yeah,
pressed him like a burrito. They pressed him like a sandwich today. They pressed
exactly.
him today. They tortured Kunia today.
Exactly. So like they didn't give him any breathing room because they know how dangerous he is, right? Especially on the counter. So um he obviously he didn't play his best game today.
Yeah,
So I'm giving him like a 6.5. No,
yeah,
no, I'll give him a 7 because he was the one that gave that pass to Mbumo for Sheshko's goal. So I'll
correct.
give
It
him a
was.
7. I'll give him a 7 for that one.
I'll give him a solid 7.
Yeah.
I think he dropped a little bit, but I know he can always bounce back. Um,
Hmm.
I just don't want him picking up no injury right now. So please, okay, I'll give you a 7,
Yes.
please. So that I don't want you saying you're injured. Mm-mm. That one will tear me apart. Finally, let's go to Lenny Euro.
I thought it
Lenny,
was a good replacement for Martinez. A solid replacement. He played well. He played well today.
I enjoyed watching him today.
Yeah.
Watching him
Like
today.
I think he just kind of showed us like um snippets of his old self again. Like before, I don't know what was going on with him. He wasn't himself, right? And just today's game, besides Maguire, he was very calm
Mhm,
and he was able to you know, like I don't think he really put anything wrong today. His tracking back was good. His passes
mhm.
were good. Um, his defending was good. Blocking shots also good. So
Yeah.
I thought he played well. He did well.
Yeah, he did pretty well. I don't think I've seen him start a lot this season, but every time he does, he kills it. Like he's one of those players that I have not really like heavily critiqued this season, or will I say since he joined Man United. That the guy has just been solid, But for me, I'll give him a solid 7. I think he did pretty well today on the pitch.
Yeah.
Let's go
That
down to
7.5. I really like the way he played today.
I'll give him a 7.5. I changed my mind. 7.5. 7.5.
Like what was his Traskowski was trying to like bully this guy during those corner kicks, but he was not budging. He's like, nah, man, not today. Not
Everton,
today.
you tried it. You tried it. Well, guess what? You didn't win. That's all that mattered. You did not win, even though you wanted a draw. You did not
Hmm.
win. They wanted a draw so bad. They took us to too many corners and still could not. Your set piece ain't shit. That's what it is. Your set piece ain't shit. Because if not, out of that 10 corners, you didn't score one goal. Forget it. Forget it. Just forget it.
And the
Let's
thing is,
go.
we should
Sorry.
have gotten more goals. Like because
We
we
lost.
did get, when we scored, it was off a corner kick for Everton, right?
Yep.
So we hit them on the counter. So I feel like if we had been able to hit them more on counters today, probably could have gotten maybe one more or two more goals, right? I mean, Šeško almost got a second goal off another, corner. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go down to Ahmad. I watched his podcast. Did you watch the podcast?
I haven't seen that one yet. The one with the quarantine team, right?
Yes, with Ellen Evans and the rest of the crew members. I learned a couple of things with him. His favorite musician is Ramadan season now, and I think they subbed him off because of the whole Ramadan thing because he's fasting, and it will not be nice for them to make them play full 90 minutes. They're not eating like the way everybody's eating right now.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that I clocked when they brought him out. Um, I because Ahmad usually go up to like 70 minutes, but
Sometimes every 90. Yeah.
yeah, but I just remember the whole Ramadan thing, and I also remember that okay, no, Mazarawi you can't exhaust your body; they are fasting. So I'm happy they were able to like put them into consideration, put their well-being into consideration. So for Ahmad, I'll just give him a solid 7. I think he was very good. They bullied him today though. They bullied Ahmad today because they were just pulling and throwing and tossing him. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going on? Ahmad, you were bullied today, okay? But don't worry, when Ramadan is over, you're gonna go for blood, all right? Go for blood. That's all that matters. We'll not see them again till next season anyway.
Yeah.
Except they decide to bring them into the preseason. I don't know what's going to happen. We're already in the month of February. I think by March we should be knowing what's going to happen in the preseason. March is the month they make that announcement. Who is hosting? Is Premier League coming back again, or is Man United doing their own thing? I think Man United will want to do their own thing so they can garnish money. That's what I think. I always clock
Yeah.
before anything even breaks the internet. It's money. It's money. It's just money.
They'll most likely go to Asia again. I can see them doing an Asian tour
They
again.
will. They will do it. They have a massive fan base there. They will do it.
That's Snapdragon Cup. They always have to do it now.
They will do that one too. And if they want to do the Snapdragon Cup, right? They might bring it back to San Diego because the stadium is just right here. They have a Snapdragon Stadium here. So instead of paying to play in another stadium, they might as well come and play at their home stadium. And they were successful in the last one because I think it was almost like a sold out ticket. Anyway, people from Vegas came, people from Arizona came, people from Southern California here. I'm sure people from neighboring places will come in. Like,
if they're coming to San Diego this year, I'll do my best and hop in a plane. Head
they
down
might
there.
even come to Canada.
I don't see that one happening.
Well, San Diego is
Canada's not to Canada. Yeah.
no. If they
United,
do it in New York, you're closer to New York. You may as well go to New York.
yeah, if they come to New York, I'll definitely yeah.
If they do it in New York, yeah, why not? I'm sure they want to hit some spots like Chicago. They want to hit like Atlanta. They want to hit spot. I think the decision for the next preseason will be determined based on ticket sales.
Yeah.
Like Los Angeles here, it's big deal. Arsenal owns SoFi, so they will definitely garnish a lot of fan base. Okay. If they do it in New York, best believe they will sell out. If they do it in Houston, they will definitely sell out. If they do it in Atlanta, they will sell out because that Atlanta stadium was massive. It was full. It was packed. I was like, Man United fans are every. They are
When you're big, you're big.
Eh?
When you are big, you are big.
Listen, you don't need any babalawo to tell you this. This club is freaking huge. The only people that can pull out this fan base are Real Madrid and Man United. That's it. That is it. Chelsea will try, but it can never be like Man United. It's That's why I like the preseason, because you get to see how big your club truly is. Like, people are coming out, they don't even play, they start saving their money. Anyway, back to this rating. Let's go to Casemiro. By the way, Mr. Casemiro, happy birthday to you. I mean, he did so well today. I was like,
he played well.
He didn't let them bully him. Like, he gave his best on the pitch today. So happy birthday to you, Casemiro. I think he's been playing pretty well, and we all know that his time with the club is coming to an end. So I just feel like, listen, just give it your all and move to the next thing. Move to the next thing. So for Casemiro, I'm gonna give him
I think a solid 7.5 is good for
I'll
Cas.
give him an 8 because today is his birthday. Let me give a little splash of 0.5.
Don't
Okay.
worry now. I'll leave his wife to give him the remaining three.
She's
We'll
about
keep
to post all his trophies on that.
it.
She's about to post the accomplishment. All right. Yeah, he played pretty well today. He was holding that midfield down, and I really enjoyed watching him on the pitch today. So I give him a solid 8. Happy birthday. I hope everything your heart desires come to pass, And yeah,
Amen.
moving
I,
on.
I hope I hope he signs one year extension.
Oh, you think he's gonna change his mind? I don't think so.
He's probably going to go to Miami. He's 34 now. My guy is already planning retirement. So
Yeah, the dude is already planning to rest his leg. Not even retirement, rest my leg. All right, let's go down to Brian Umbomo. Brian Umbomo, today was not your day. The last time I rated you, I think I rated you at 6.5. And I think I'm going to give it a 6.5 today again.
just give him a 7 for the assist. 7 for the assist.
All right, let me put a little splash. Let me just give you a 7 for at least giving us an assist today.
Yeah.
At least you try. But we know you you have it. You have it in the stomach. You have it. What do you want? What in the deja vu
Like
is going to
my personal opinion is I don't think he's supposed to be like a main striker. It's it's difficult for him. Like when himself and Sheshko, they complement each other. And I've
bounce
said
off
this
each
many
other?
times.
Yes.
They complement each other. They like Sheshko has to be the one as the striker, and he should play on the right. That way, they know how to they know how to communicate on the field.
Are
Like
you
today,
serious?
you saw it. But I don't know. I think Carrick is just so scared of um
Captain Šeško?
tweaking this formation, this lineup. That's why he just keeps playing it over and over again. And
Yeah.
I understand that it builds chemistry, but at the same time, there are times you will definitely have to switch. You are gonna have to make tweaks, like the injury to Dogo now, the injury to Martinez, right?
Delete. Mm-hmm.
Like these are things that he has to start. Like if you're able to make all these tweaks
Delete
before
was fit. Euro would not
major
even be
things
in this
happens,
game.
yeah, exactly, right.
If Delete
So,
was fit, if Martinez was fit, Euro would not be in this game. He will sit on the bench for that whole 90 minutes. I'm serious.
yeah, exactly,
Not like
exactly.
I'm shading Euro like he's not good or whatever, but these are players that are ready to die on that field there. Martinez will not even allow anybody take advantage of him. He will bully you out. But I guess sometimes football it will just do what it gotta do. And it's either gonna give you an opportunity to showcase yourself or an opportunity to fumble yourself. So if you don't take advantage, it's up to you. But Euro definitely took advantage of today's game. Really
Hmm.
took advantage of today's game.
That's what you want from your players. When you get the opportunity, you definitely go out and play your best, put in
Mm-hmm.
a good performance. Give the coach something
The,
to think about, right, for the
yes,
next game, right?
yes, that's very true. Very, very true. All right, let's go down to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw was tossing and kicking and was. I said, Luke Shaw, please don't get a red card. Please. The last time we played Everton, somebody got a red card. Please. I don't want no red card. Yo, Luke Shaw might be back in the England team.
My
Is
guy's playing in the World Cup. He's
dude,
going to the World Cup. I already know.
dude, like Luke Shaw has been smashing it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in week 27 and Luke Shaw is still fit.
He has played 27 games this season in the Premier League.
Holy shit. That is crazy. And he's not injured yet. That's a good thing for his career, honestly. And I'm very happy for him. I am so happy for him. Like, I guess he wanted 2026 to be his year of redemption, because that guy has gone through some crazy shit, even with his fitness, with the press, with the listen, I take mental health very, very seriously. I know that thing probably has fucked up his mind, and he
Mhm.
has put in some self-determination that I'm gonna smash it this season. I can just foresee a whole lot of things going on in his head, but I'm just happy for him. I'm happy he's killing it, and I can predict this guy, even if he stays on the bench, he's going to be part of that squad. He's going to be part of that squad. Remember when Thomas Tuchel was interviewed, they told him that that was the last game we played with. Who did we play the last game? Is it West Ham? It was West Ham. He came to watch the game, and
Yeah.
he was like, I think they asked him a couple of questions about what he thinks about, the United players in England, whatever. Do you think any one of them will be selected? And he gave a very positive feedback. He was like, listen, these guys have been playing very well, but he didn't give any further explanation if he's going to be selecting any of the United team. But with the way he's going, and I am sure this boy in our very face will be back. Kobe Maynard will be back. I know for sure either Maguire or Luke Shaw will be back. One of the two. One of the two. But respectfully, they might want to give it to Maguire. They'll want to give it to Maguire. You know, maybe Luke Shaw might be on the bench. I don't know. But Maguire looks like someone who will start over Luke Shaw, in my opinion. I think they have a lot of like left backs, right backs that can do better
Yeah.
than Shaw.
But I don't know. I feel like in terms of like consistency this season, it's been Luke Shaw.
Yeah,
But we are not the ones that are going to select the
player.
squad. So
Yeah,
we wait and see. I'm pretty sure they will make squad announcements May because World Cup starts in June. So obviously that's when we are going to know. Like
who's
I'm
going?
pretty sure like after maybe before Champions League final or after, most likely. Yeah.
I don't know what month they make those kind of announcements, but um,
Like yeah, FIFA tells them like when like they have a deadline that they have to submit their squads to FIFA. So
yeah, yeah. Okay. The last but not the least, Kobe Mano, the is it the baby of the club? I think so. Well,
himself and Yoro are the same age, aren't they? They're both 20 years old. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, that's true. Wow. Kobe is no more a teenager. Wow. Kobe Mano is no longer a teenager. Anyway, Kobe Mano, obviously, um, he understood the assignment. Honestly, I like the way he was crossing and passing the ball. Like he was very composed today. Um, I don't know what kind of protein the guy eats, but his muscles are muscling today. I think he was using a lot of body strength too.
Yeah, you can tell he's been doing the deadlifts, man. He's building those quads. He's building those quads, and he needs that lower body strength to be able to, fight off defenders on the ball.
Yeah, because he's already a small guy, so he needs those muscles, he needs those muscles.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah,
shout out to our substitute that came on the pitch, Benjamin Šeško, who gave us the goal. I would give him a solid 8. A solid 8. Because you missed that 1v1, and that's in pain me. That's in pain me to my bones. But
yeah.
Super Sub reminded me of Scott McTominay, Oh, by the way, I told Rio Ferdinand, I told you on your Instagram, whatever, the players that I want to see back. I want to see no, I want to see you interview Scott McTominay. I need you to pick up this camera and go to Napoli, okay? We need to hear from Scott and how he's doing. We need to also hear from Anthony Martial. We need to hear from I want him to interview Victor Osimhen, honestly. I want him to interview Pogba as well, and I want him to interview Casemiro, even though he doesn't speak English. Those were the five people that I think Rio Ferdinand needs to interview. I think it's going to be so refreshing to hear from these people. And also, these people are not very crazy on the internet like that. So sometimes, you want to know a little one or two on this, but just a little, spill a little tea. We want to know. We want to know your
The
business.
Pogba one will be hot. Like I can already tell that Pogba one is gonna be hot.
It will break the internet. Listen,
Really, really.
Paul Pogba, he's an icon. I don't want to say he's a legend, but I think he's part of my legend, honestly. Honestly. Maybe Jesse Lingard. Bring in some Jesse Lingard too. We want to know what is he doing. I know he has his own YouTube channel where he shows some of his business, but we want Rio to take us to that place that we probably would never see. You know, that's what I like about Rio Ferdinand's interview.
I'm sure he has a list of players that he wants to interview before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Um,
And he said he's going to AFCON next year. He's picking up his camera and he's going to AFCON next year.
he
You have
should,
seen
man.
African
He
players
should.
are dominating.
Afcon deserves more eyes. It deserves more eyes and more respect as a
Well,
tournament.
yeah,
Um,
because Jamie
like
Carragher said AFCON ain't shit. Just because you hate Mohamed Salah, you need to put that your fire.
What Jamie should actually do instead of just saying all this shit on camera is he should go and experience Afcon for himself.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what he should do. Like you can't just be going around saying all these things, but you've never like gone there to experience. Like I mean, obviously it's different, being a player and being a spectator, right? But like you're going to get different experiences. Um,
For me, AFCON is also part of the things like on my to-do list, even if it's just spending 5 days in wherever country they are hosting it, even if it's just to watch 2 games or 3 games, I just want to get that ticked off my bucket list.
yeah,
I know that the day I went to Old Trafford, we did not win, but guess what? I felt like I won. I felt like I won because I've always wanted to go to Old Trafford anyway, but every time I want to go, something will come in, and every time I want to go, I've always wanted to go like maybe like August, September, before the snow starts, crawling down. But this time I said, you know what? I don't give a shit about the snow. I know, let me use this my birthday time to knock this thing because my birthday, you want to relax. You don't want to be like, jumping from one train to the other. But I said, you know what? If I don't do it now, I won't be able to do it again. I will keep
yeah.
procrastinating and procrastinating. So that was how I just made that decision to just pack my things and go. So yeah, AFCON obviously is in my to-do list, and I'm so happy to see that they're also like building like better like stadiums. The only thing that is really hindering me, I won't lie, is the security part. That security part is what I would say is holding me backwards. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know. And speaking of security, we're praying for Mexico because everything happening there is scary at this the
Yep.
state of emergency for American citizens, Canadian citizens, Australian citizens. If you can just bury your head somewhere, just it's not a good look. I've seen the videos and it is scary. It is
Yeah,
scary.
it's something that you never ever want to be caught in, and unfortunately, thousands of people are, and
The
no
different
one ever expected like a retaliation like this over a leader of a specific group, right? Uh,
yeah.
the fact that it's gone through like so many cities and states in Mexico, it's I think that's the part that is very alarming. Like this guy must have been very, very like his influence in the country must have been very deep, right? So
Yeah, reminded me of the day they got Osama. I remember. I think I was still a kid. You know, the breaking
was
news
that when did that happen again?
was it Osama
Was
or
it 2011 or I can't remember.
Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden, one of the two, Sha, that was captured. But anyway, um, I don't have anything to talk about. Let's rate Michael Carrick.
I think he did well. His starting 11 was okay. It's not what I would have chosen, but I think for him, it's it's a safe bet. I'll give him an 8. I think his subs were solid.
Mhm.
His subs were spot on. Um, and they made a huge impact in the game when they came in. So yeah, a solid 8 is good enough for our manager for today. Um, I think he's just taking it one game at a time, and I think that's what he has communicated to the players. Um, Obviously, the players know what they're fighting for. They all want to go back to Europe next year.
Yeah.
Um, we want to be watching Champions League games, not Europa League games. So, I think they're just gonna keep fighting. What 11 more games left, so they just gotta keep fighting for 11 more games and then see where we're at in May. We're already this is the last week of February, so March starts next week. So yeah, let's see.
And we don't care about the guy that has not cut his big old hair
Yeah,
because
that guy should just go and trim his hair. Like
don't even trim it. Go and wax it because I am sick and tired of that bullshit. Like nobody gives a fuck about your damn hair. Like nobody cares. Please wax that shit down. We don't care.
someone on the internet said we should pour acid on his head so that the hair would never grow again.
Yo, people are mean.
I was like, yo, that is too much. There's no need to pour acid on the poor guy's head.
It's not that deep, please. It is not that deep, please. It is not that deep. It is. We don't care. We just don't care. Shave that shit down or wax it down. I'm tired. Like because I know that now that we've won the game, now when we win the next game, now it will become a topic. Like I don't care. Who cares about
Exactly.
your
And I
hair?
think many of the players have voiced their frustration about it because they were saying how it literally took away
This
the
celebration,
yeah from the game, like the attention from the
yes.
game.
I
It
need
was now more towards, oh, if
somebody cutting his hair or not. We don't care. If you don't go sign up for Guinness Book of Record or something, you do something. He said, "Oh, that he's gonna be. His goal is to donate the hair to." Dude, we don't care. People are donating hair here, left and right. You're not the only one donating hair, okay? To the cancer research organization. People are donating blood. What the fuck do you mean?
he should go to Nigeria. That hair will not last the first day. Someone will
Like,
collect it for both straight.
you should go to Vietnam. They'll be begging to cut that head. Nigeria, they can't process it. Oh, Nigeria will take the hair and travel to Vietnam so that they can process it. Oh, I'm tired of these people. Anyway, Ruben, sorry. Oops. I'm sorry, Michael Carrick. Sorry. This is what happens when you have a new man in your life. Anyway, Michael Carrick, honestly, the way you outplayed your old manager, we love it. We love it. Okay. We're going to clock that for you. That was a very good example of showing your boss, your former boss, what you're made of, right?
Mhm.
And I'm glad that he was able to prove that on the pitch, not just by word of mouth or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I also feel like David Moyes will be proud of you as well. I haven't seen the post match anyway, but I'm sure that guy deep down will be like proud to have seen you, outplay him. Not in a bad way, but in a very positive way. I
Yeah.
mean, he used to manage you before, you and Johnny Evans, and now you guys were very lucky and successful to outplay your old boss. So, in my opinion, I think I'll be very proud if I see somebody that maybe I have been mentoring, and we decide to go like on a one-on-one, and the person, you know, outplayed me. I won't be mad, honestly. I think I'll be proud. So let's see what David Moyes has to say regarding Michael Carrick's victory at his own stadium. And I will rate Michael Carrick a solid 8.5. I think starting from the selections to the substitutions to everything, I mean, we're still unbeaten in 2026. We are the
Yeah,
only one
we're the only team unbeaten in 2026 in the league.
unbeaten in
Yes.
2026. And who is doing that for us? Michael Carrick. So Michael Carrick, I'm gonna give it 8.5. I think this victory was much needed. This victory was needed after that draw to West Ham. So I guess this is where we're going to end this live today. I think has given me vibes and bubbles. I've talked about this like 3 times now. I think I need to go lock in that name down so nobody uses it. Vibes and bubbles.
Go on, patent it or go on, lock it down. Trademark it fast.
I need to go hold it down before somebody steals it. Vibes and bubbles, okay? Vibes and bubbles till May 28th. All right. Anyway, thank you, Tony, for joining me. Oh, I forgot. Let the people know where they can find you, where they can harass you, where they can
I
tip
don't like
you.
getting harassed by Arsenal fans, but I like making fun of them. I just anyway, they can always find me on TikTok, Tony_Eddie as
Yeah.
well. Uh,
And
I'm
my
not
name
really active
with Instagram.
on Instagram like that, but I've been saying I'm gonna try. I'm just trying to get a lot of things done, and then before I start focusing more on my United stuff. So
Nice,
yeah.
nice, 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 guys. Anyway, guys, please, if you enjoy this video, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the video. I feel like I have more viewers than the subscribers that are watching this video. Like I can see the analytics. I feel like I have strangers watching the videos compared to my subscribers. So
Yeah.
please, 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 please subscribe, like, share it with your people. Like there's nothing wrong in you know what, if you share this video, if you like this video, if you subscribe to this video, you're actually not just helping me, you're helping other new content creators. My videos will show up on their timeline, their videos will show up on my timeline. That is how I find people. That's how I find, even on TikTok it's the same thing. If you like people's content, one way or the other, that thing will come to my FYP. And if I enjoy the person's content, that's how I follow the person. And you know what, I follow them to YouTube, I follow them on Instagram because they're
Yeah.
hilarious. So yeah, that's how the game works. It's a game of analytics. So don't forget to subscribe, follow Tony, follow me, and we'll be back again in the next game. The next game is what? The next game is
Sunday.
are we home? Are we away?
We're
We're
home
with
against
Crystal
Crystal Palace.
Palace. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about Crystal Palace. I am not worried about Crystal Palace. And the next
In
one we
shambles right now. That one is a victory for us.
I am not worried about Newcastle because Arsenal destroyed them. No, my bad. Man City. Man City destroyed Newcastle. Yeah.
Didn't they just win 2-1?
Man City.
Yeah, they won 2-1, right?
Ah, but it was a tough one though. It was a tough 2-1. It was a tough 2-1. I watched that game. And the one with Burnley, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything less. Like, how do you not win Burnley? Sheesh. If but you couldn't win Wolves. Listen, they ate you up. Mm-mm. They took all the meat from your body and just chewed you and spit you out of their
This
stadium.
this really has been the strangest Premier League season in the history of the Premier League. So
Top of
yeah,
the bottom of the league.
yep, yep. Yeah. But
Anyway, what, sir? Oh, you were gonna say
it
something?
is what it is. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, thank you again. We'll be back again. I think when I did my match prediction, it was actually last minute. I was like, I don't know his schedule. I don't know what's going on. I need to come back to doing the previews. I need to start doing more. So sometimes I don't have time because work, intercepts. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I will check up on you again on your schedule so we can do a preview and the match prediction together. I think
Sounds
that would
good.
be better. Yeah. So
Sounds good.
thank you
Yeah.
again for being available. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Anytime.
We'll be back
Thanks
again
for this.
next week. Bye.
FC. Take care, everyone.